This is Brent of the Brookbush Institute bringing you another taping technique. In this video we're going to do a low back decompression taping. Now this taping is meant to help maybe alleviate a little pain or a little low back soreness. It's not necessarily meant to change movement patterns. However, it does come in handy. The idea behind this taping is to potentially change afferentation, the input that is going into somebody's central nervous system, and potentially this decompression. The word is implying that we're hopefully creating a little bit more space between these layers of fascia, connective tissue, and skin, hoping to improve circulation, assist that inflammatory process, and assist the healing process. I'm going to have my friend Melissa come out. She's going to help me demonstrate this taping. It's very, very simple. I'm going to have her go ahead and get into child's pose. I want a little bit of flexion in the spine. If she couldn't get into child's pose like this, I could have her just hunch over, straight-legged at the end of the table like this and apply the tape. Now, I am using 4-inch tape, so 4-inch wide tape. You could use 2 strips of 2-inch tape if you needed to, but I do like this Big Daddy tape from Rock Tape. I'm going to go ahead and measure out just shorter than the width of her back. Fold over here. Go ahead, cut my tape. Remember to round your corners, guys. So I'm going to fold this in half just like so. I'm going to round both corners at the same time. There we go. Now my next step, let's go ahead and prep Melissa's clothes here. So I'm going to go ahead and lift up her shirt so I can see her low back. And then if her pants are coming up too high, what I'll usually do is just kind of fold down the top of their waistband like so. Now, I'm going to fold my Rock Tape in half. I'm going to tear right in the middle of the paper just by pulling through the elasticity of the tape. I'm going to make sure I pull back my paper edges here. Sometimes the paper gets a little tricky. Now, I'm going to ask Melissa, where are you feeling pain in your back? So I'm going to ask her to actually point to the segment. Okay, so right over where she just pointed to, guys, I have my ends like this. So my ends are now covered with paper. I want 50% stretch in the tape. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all the way to 100% and then back off 50%. I'm going to put that tape right over the top of where she just pointed her fingers to. I'm going to rub the stretched portion in just a little bit, and then I'm going to pull the paper ends off. Remember, I don't want any sort of stretch in my anchors. All right, so the anchors are now stretch free just like so. And then once again, pull the tape off this anchor. Put the anchor down with no stretch. So that just created an area of tape where there's no stretch on the end, stretch through the middle, kind of pulling everything together, and then no stretch here. And like I said, this has a tendency to change the input, right? We've given her a competing sensory input for her low back. That's not pain. That's actually a really big thing. And then just the pulling everything together like this might help to decompress those layers, helping to improve circulation. Of course, the next thing I'd have my patient do is go ahead and stand up. Let me know how she's feeling. Feel better?
Oh yeah.
Nice. All right, guys, I look forward to hearing about your results, your outcomes. You're going to see we're going to use this exact same decompression taping in some more advanced taping techniques that we're going to teach later on. I'll talk with you guys soon.